Hey guys, welcome to our channel. It's me, Tshegofatso. If you can see just by looking at maybe the reflection of the sun on my face, you can tell that it's a sunny day. We arrived in town and it was blazing hot, and within minutes of being here, everything totally changed and we had crazy rain. It poured cats and dogs. And if you're a lady and you keep natural hair, you'll know what I say. I came to town with a braid out and I'm going back with an afro. So anyways, I hope you're going to enjoy today's video. So let's hop right into it. Check out that car. That water is a lot by that car there.
By that one,
Yeah, I'm wondering about ours.
and ours will be fine. So for me,
It's just under the door. It's just under the door. Oh my gosh. She was standing nearby. She wanted to move her car. We just now stepped out of the shop because it has reduced significantly. People are moving about, but it's been like wet. Because of the way the roads are designed, there's more water on the edges. It was designed for drainage. So literally to cross the roads everywhere, you have to stick your feet in the water. So we decided to brave it and go. Let me tell you, Amon was so precious. I took off my sandals and I walked barefoot, except for now I'm wearing them because they were getting slippery. And you took a minute to cross the road. What have you got to say for yourself?
they're not like slippers.
Yes, I know they're not like sandals, but a lot of men were letting their shoes get wet. Lots of people were letting their shoes get wet.
So there's one thing I love all the time I pass by here. We always look at this watermelon. If you remember last time, that's where we got the other watermelon. And then we passed by and I thought, let me just buy a watermelon and have it here. And Zephyr said she's not going to join me, so I'm going to have this watermelon by myself. And these watermelon, they are always yummy.
You even borrowed the knife.
Yeah, I even borrowed the knife.
He always eats fruit with a knife. And so this is the watermelons the guys are selling. When you drive out of Bulawayo, just on Joburg Road, this is where you'll find them. Sometimes I need a truck bigger than this, and this time they came with a smaller truck. So we were in town today, and while we were there, we got some treats. We got some African squash, which is the makgomane. We've got the you said these are plums. I don't know what this is, to be honest. It tastes like a plum, but it's a small one. And we have the majanje, which people call Chinese apples. And we got more from Tinashe as well. Just this morning, I put them in mealie meal, not knowing that we're going to get them in town. And these ones are ripe. Oh yeah, I knew there was something I wanted to show. So, the rain inspired a packet of coffee. We haven't bought coffee in a minute because we do try to avoid it because it doesn't treat us well. more me than Amon. But today with the rain and being cold and everything, I mean there was a huge craving for coffee. And this one is Rwanda. Most times we get Zim coffee, but occasionally we do get coffee from elsewhere. And it's a full roast. It's a bean, roasted bean, medium roast. And yeah, so actually I do have a subscriber who contacted me from Rwanda, and his name is Mahembe, which was pretty cool to hear, because we have people with that name as a surname here in Matebele land. So we actually have neighbors with the same name, Mahembe. So yeah, it's so amazing the similarities that we have. And he was telling me that in Rwanda, they have a language similar to Zulu as well. It's absolutely amazing how we have more similarities than differences, really. Anyways, that was the little shopping while we were out in town today. So we have a friend who works with trucks. They've got a trucking company that they work with trucks, and he is in management and working directly with the trucks. Amon asked him for used oil for the floor because we ran out. Yeah, and he was like, wow. He said he has lots, and then Amon says, can I have 5 liters? He's like, only 5? I thought you were going to tell me a drum. And I was like, no, Amon, not 5, at least 20, but really I wanted 40. So yeah, he says go for it. We can get to the company and ask someone else to give us, because he's not at work at the moment.
Hi guys, just a quick tip if you want to pick your makgomanes or your squash. So one of the trick you want to do is you want to try and put your finger inside and see if it goes through, means they are soft. You can buy them. But yeah, so we've got these, so we're going to wash them. So we know this type, I think, is similar to the ones that we had last season. So that's why I chose to buy them. And then, because we are going to eat ours with a braai, so I'm not going to cut them into smaller pieces. We're going to have them with soup as well. So I'm going to cut them in half. So you see the knife struggling to get in like this. They were about getting hard, so you see with the seeds. But
Yeah, they were starting to get firm, and the lady promised that they were soft.
yeah, but what can we say? Someone who's selling.
But you wanted to go check market.
Yes, and they had fresh ones at the market.
I always say to Amon, don't look people in the eye. Don't look them in the eye. When you look them in the eye, you're going to be convinced to buy what they're selling. It's like you buy from compassion, more from the product you're looking for specifically. You're supposed to move on if you're thinking, oh yeah, I want to go buy a market. The moment you stop and look at a person in the eye, you're buying that product they're selling. So they were selling on the street by the shops.
Which means most probably they went and bought at the market.
Yes, exactly. So if they went and bought at the market, doesn't that mean the market ones would be same freshness?
Yeah, and cheaper as well. But yes, he sold us that, oh, we're going to buy hard ones at the market.
But you looked her in the eye. You looked her in the eye and you were convinced. Yeah, so when they're actually soft, you can eat them all together with the skin. But when they are firm, you just eat the inside.
And then, so because you don't know how hard they are, you cook them as you go. So you start with a cup of water. Already I can see I need 2 cups.
How can you see?
You want the water to form enough steam so that when you're covered with the lid, even the top ones will cook.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there we go. And then I'm going to rearrange them, starting with what you think they are bigger underneath, like that, and then the ones that you think they're softer on top.
Because the bigger ones don't cook easy.
Yeah. And other thing, if you cut it and you find it with this like creamish color, they're normally nicer than the just plain white ones.
Let me see. It's focused. Turn it again.
If you find one with this creamy color,
The camera is not picking it up. Yeah, like they're not super white. Yeah.
They're normally nicer than the white, super white ones.
Okay.
All right. We fire them up. No.
There's plenty.
There's plenty some. Do you eat chili? Sangana nomvunzo shaman.
So voila, this is the food. Makgomanes were delicious. The ones that I ate had like a plain soup and a chili soup. Absolutely yummy.
And you
These
have like
turned out
seeds in
to
a
have
plate.
the skin soft. You can actually
will
eat it.
Until you are.
It's very good. Amon is talking about the fact that you can actually have them with milk.
So the puppies, they think a mother has gotten rid of all that dry spots and everywhere else has got oil. So they are hanging around Zambia.
They figured they found a sleeping place and a place to chill. And they're making my work difficult for me.
Hey Bella, hey Kiki. Oh.
Get your puppy.